Well, I just picked up this Lenovo Legion. I gotta figure out how to put this on my desk right here. By the way, one of the things I use just about every day is this knife by Kershaw. It has this little tool that comes out here. So there's bits that fit in the side here, and these just kind of flap out like this. And they spring back, and these hold two Phillips bits on one side, two flathead bits on the other side, and you can interchange them with whatever bits that you want because they're just a standard size. And then it has your regular knife on the other side. But before using the knife, I use the screwdriver thing most of the time. It's a really handy tool. So I have this really long power strip right here, just kind of zip tied to the back of this desk. What I want to try and do is figure out a way to mount it on the back here. Alrighty, so here is the setup so far. I've had this for a couple of weeks now, and this is kind of where I've gotten it to. I never did find a good place to hide that longer power strip, so I just used a different type. This here is kind of a mess, but this is a power strip that actually clamps onto my desk. You can see there's two clamps down here, and then the microphone's obviously in the way, but so the power strip is just a different type that clamps on. And then what I have going on is I have the monitor in the center, of course. I have two speakers. I have a backup hard drive storage system. This is a Mac Pro for my real job. And then I have my laptop, tablet, and keyboard. And yes, I know the keyboard is super dirty, but I'm kind of proud of it. It's sort of a badge of honor for how much I've done on this keyboard and how long I've had it. That aside, the one thing I like about this monitor is there's only one connection. It's a USB-C connection to my laptop, so it'll charge my laptop and it'll use any of the peripherals I have going on. I have this drive here as my main video editing drive, so it'll just run through all that easily. It does have a couple of USB-Cs on the back, and there's USB-C-A and audio on the front. So beyond the first reason of wanting a monitor, which was to have a single connection to my laptop, is the huge surface area of this one. This one is 44 inches. It makes editing video amazing with the ability to have this huge timeline and then lots of area up top for different windows to go. And then I can even have my inspector large on the side and still have a ton of room on my timeline. So and then Lightroom, this is really cool for a photographer. You can make this full screen, and then you have a ton of room to look through and cull images. And then for Photoshop, you can actually, if you push F, it'll make it full screen here. For Photoshop, it's not amazing because there's a lot of wasted space beyond the canvas here. You have to move your mouse over quite a bit. So Photoshop is probably the one program that doesn't really take advantage of the screen space in a really cool or efficient way. But the one thing you can do is I can have a Finder window open here, or maybe a website or a video playing over here, and then still have space in the middle to do my retouching or editing. At any rate, I thought I would just share this whole experience with you. Maybe you learned something or gathered some new information. But if you guys do have any questions, leave them in the comments field. I'll do my best to answer them. And thanks everyone for watching.